Hi, in this tutorial let us see how to create a chat application with ease using the Ballerina WebSocket server. Here what I am doing is I am using the code from this package from Mozilla, and we are, instead of using a Node.js server, let us use a Ballerina server and see the difference. First let me run this code and show you how it works. So I have started my server and I will open this folder and open my chat application, and let me give this a name, and I can log in, and then I will open it again on a different tab and give it a different name. Let me say Ballerina, and let me log in. Now we have two users logged, and I can say hi, howdy, and I can see this here. Riafa is saying that, and Ballerina can reply, so cool and howdy. And you can see in both windows these values are displayed along with the time. To look at the code, we can see here I have like three files. I have the chat client.js, and I have my chat application, and I have the HTML file. So this is the JavaScript code. Here first, when I'm creating a WebSocket connection, I'm using WebSocket and I'm creating a connection using this URL, and using this URL and connecting. I'm calling this connect method here when the user presses login, and here for I am setting this login function, enabling and disabling certain elements when the connection is made. And as soon as the connection is made, you can see, like I will explain, you can see in the Ballerina code ID will be received, and we use set username to set the username, and you can see if the username is received, we are displaying that the user has been signed in, and whenever a message comes, we are displaying the message, and whenever a reject username comes, this means a different username has been set because the username is already in use. So we are handling user list. Whenever a update a user list comes, we are updating the user list here, and you can see this is the send method. When we are sending a message, here we are calling this send message. That will be for this button. Whenever a message is typed, we are using that to send the message. And for the Ballerina code, it's very simple. We have this constant string with named name, and then here is a connection map that will track all the connections to the server, and here is the service config. I'm setting a unique path for this. The path would be localhost 6508 chat, and I'm binding to this port my service, and when the chat opens, every time a client connects, a new service would be started and a new caller would be created for each connection. So I'm creating a JSON message using this, and I'm simply pushing this message back to the client. Then it will come here and the username would be set, and I am updating my connection maps with the caller. I am using this unique caller ID for each client. The caller.id would be unique, that is a global variable in your WebSocket caller, and I am updating the connections map. And this is a JSON message. You can simply push the JSON message to the caller. You do not need to change it to text because the push text function support a union value including JSON type. Then whenever a message is received, it can be received as a JSON message, because on text resource support data binding, so you can directly obtain the JSON message instead of getting a string and converting to JSON. So first, initially the message would be here we are sending a username. So we will see if the username is unique. We have an algorithm to see if the username is unique, and once we have verified if the username is not unique, I am sending the reject username value. So you can see here it will be hit here. So and we are changing the username to a different value, and we are broadcasting that message. And for each, whenever a username is received, we are sending the user list to all the clients so they can update their user list. Here send user list function would have it's getting the connections map, and it is getting this attribute from the name. Because this caller has a unique is unique for each client, we are setting this name as an attribute to the caller. We are using the attributes map and setting this name, and we are getting because this map is the attribute map is of type any, we are using this get attribute string method to get the string value of the name. And for each, we are populating an array of strings, and we are broadcasting the user message. This is the broadcast function. You can say for each connection in the web, we are pushing the message, a JSON message. Connections map is a caller, so it is easy to push the message to each connection. For each user, we are adding each user to an array and broadcasting to the client, each of the client, and then each of the client would update their list from the array. And then when it is a message, we are simply getting the name and setting the name to the name message name. For this caller, this is the name, and we are sending the text back to the user. You can see, like, for the message here you can see that it does not give me the name. I'm setting the name because I store the name, in my attributes, and then I'm setting the text as it is received after escaping, and sending the value to all the clients, not only the one from which we received. And then that is, and when this client, when one of the client leaves, you can see it here. When Ballerina leaves, you can see that Ballerina got removed from the user list. So I am removing it from my connections map, and I am updating the user list of all the clients. So that is the simplest. It is a very simple set application, and it uses all the power of JSON handling in Ballerina, WebSocket and WebSocket. Now I can show you another demo of how we can handle same username here. Did I start the server? We have already started the server, so it's running. So let me log in. You can see your username has been set to Riyapavan because the name chose is in use. Within this an empty string that we sent, you can see the messages here. So you can see the power of Ballerina WebSockets in this simple demo. Thank you for watching.